Is it time to buy or sell Oklo stock? In this video, we will explore Oklo in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 30th of May, 2025, and we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You won't want to overlook any vital updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by utilizing our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please be aware that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 1st of May, 2025, our system has categorized Oklo as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.2. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhere to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 100.38% since we initially identified Oklo as a buy candidate 3 weeks ago. This corresponds to an average return of 4.78% each day since its designation as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the upper segment of a very broad and robust rising trend in the short term. This situation typically presents an advantageous selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower section of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $55.79 will initially signal a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 44% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 23.24% to positive 52.43%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis reveals a projected change of 153.7%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between 16% and 166.47% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $61.16 and $140.48. Our latest daily update for Oklo includes the headline, Volatile Ride for Oklo Inc. Stock price on Friday, moving between $49.41 and $54.36. The Oklo Inc. stock price fell by approximately 0.397% on the last day, which was Friday, the 30th of May, 2025, from $52.93 to $52.72. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 10.02%, reaching a low of $49.41 and a high of $54.36. The price has increased in 6 out of the last 10 days and is up by 40.92% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day by 2 million shares, but this occurred alongside falling prices. This may serve as an early warning, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 23 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $1,230 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stop price was $59.14, while the lowest price was $5.35. Currently, the price is 10.86%, or $6.42. Below the 52-week high of $59.14, which is also the all-time high for the stock. This week, Oklo Incorporated demonstrated a strong performance in the stock market, with shares climbing over 5% as the nuclear industry gained traction due to significant political momentum. The surge follows the recent executive orders signed by President Trump, aimed at revitalizing the United States nuclear sector. Given the positive sentiment surrounding nuclear energy, investors are showing heightened interest in companies like Oklo. Notably, Oklo's stock experienced a remarkable spike of more than 10% following the announcement of a partnership with Korea Hydro and Nuclear Power. This collaboration not only strengthens Oklo's position in the nuclear energy landscape, but also highlights its potential for innovation and growth. The positive trajectory is further supported by broader legislative changes anticipated to streamline regulatory processes and enhance the domestic nuclear supply chain. In the short term, this wave of investor enthusiasm could lead to increased volatility in Oklo's stock price as market reactions to political news unfold. However, in the long run, persistent advancements in nuclear technology and supportive government policies could solidify Oklo's market position, presenting a potentially lucrative investment opportunity. As the nuclear power sector continues to attract attention and investment, Oklo's strategic partnerships and alignment with governmental initiatives position it well for sustained growth, which could provide a robust foundation for its stock performance moving forward. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, it was reported that William Blair assigned Oklo an outperform rating, along with an initiate action. On Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Oklo an outperform rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Oklo a neutral rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Oklo an outperform rating with an initiate action. On Tuesday, the 24th of September, 2024, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Oklo a neutral rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Oklo stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Oklo. Oklo Inc. stock is showing buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, there is expected support from the levels at $48.60 and $31.42. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Moreover, a buy signal has also emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have been issued as well, which could impact the stock's near-term development. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, and since then, it has decreased by 4.56%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, volume increased alongside falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor the stock more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 23 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 22 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 28 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 14 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 6 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Let's discuss support, risk, and stop loss for Oklo. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $48.87 and $39.73. There is an inherent risk when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may decline to the next support level. In the case of Oklo Inc., support lies just below today's level at $48.87. Should this level be breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $39.73 and $39.72. This stock can experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is categorized as very high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $4.95 between its high and low, reflecting a change of 10.02%. In the last week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 12.72%. Before we dive into the potential good trading levels for Oklo, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric evaluates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to circumstances beyond their control. However, a trend of consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profitability and possible bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 12th of August, 2025. Analysts currently estimate a loss of 11 cents per share. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Oklo. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Oklo is at $52.93. If you do not own any shares, it may be prudent to wait for this level to be surpassed before considering a purchase. For those who already hold the stock, this could serve as a point to contemplate for swing trading. On the downside, Oklo faces its first support level at $48.87. If this support level holds, it could represent a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Oklo from multiple analyst sources is sell. Now, let us review some recent insider trades. On the 21st of May, 2025, Kinsley Richard conducted an insider sale of 1,200 shares of Class A common stock. On the 13th of March, 2025, Cochrane Caroline conducted an insider purchase of 56,180 shares of Class A common stock. On the 13th of March, 2025, Cochrane Caroline also conducted an insider sale of 29,008 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, Cochrane Caroline conducted another insider purchase of 39,326 shares of Class A common stock. Again, on the 13th of March, 2025, Cochrane Caroline conducted an insider sale of 20,303 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the most recent 84 insider trades, we have determined the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of approximately 38.669. Overall, insiders purchased 93,756,834 shares and sold 31,887,339 shares in the last 84 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $50.64, representing a decrease of 3.94%. This stock experiences very significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a considerable level of risk. The relative strength index over a 14-day period is 85, further escalating the risk factor. Additionally, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is Oklo stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for Oklo Incorporated stock to perform well in the near future. After assessing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 2nd of June, we anticipate Oklo to open lower by 557 cents, starting at $52.16. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions about buying or selling securities. Your investment choices should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.